Good morning, Vietnam. It's going to be more micro. I did just try to record a session earlier, but the internet crashed, and I didn't think it'd make good footage, so I cancelled it. We got top two here. We will bet. Carrying on betting top two. Well, it was no longer top two, but yeah. Bet. I imagine I will play for about an hour, or make the video for about an hour. I will be playing a fair bit the next few days because I have been quarantined. So 2, 3. No, there's no straight draw there. Yeah, we were playing a little bit this morning, broke about even. But we're back at 4 now just because I did drain the account to participate in the silver sort squeeze that didn't actually quite materialise, but I think it's a long game, it's not a short game. But I will no longer take any more money out of the account. I'm a little bit bored of playing at 4 now. So I'll wait till we get up to £200 and then we'll start playing a bit of tenner now instead. Bankroll management, you do want to have at least 20 buy-ins. Yeah, we'll make a call that. The old min raise, and we flopped the absolute, turn the absolute nuts. And he's min raising us again. Let's play him his own game. And the 4 of spades, we still have the nuts. It was probably a scare card for him though. Maybe I don't min raise on the turn, maybe I put in a more hefty raise on the turn. So then I've got a pot size river bet. So it wasn't a good bet by me on the turn. I should have raised more. You live and learn. But I've done a lot of living, certainly a lot of poker living. Shouldn't be making those types of mistakes. I am a poker veteran. Back in the day, I used to play 100 an hour on this site. A little bit 200 as well, but a lot of 100. I sort of say back in the day, you're going more than 10 years ago now. More than 10 years. Or actually about 10 years. The game's changed a little bit. Average player's a little bit more competent, but still not particularly good. We won't let them limp in here with our 5-6 off suit. We do turn an ace here. Maybe a small river bet. A little bit worried. About about a 6. And we do river 2 pair here. We are getting a big raise on the river for... No, we'll let him have it. We'll let him have it. I think 6 screen's good. I had been playing a little bit of 8 tables. I think it would probably be a little bit too complicated to play 8 tables and also comment on it. Oh, and the internet doesn't seem like it's liking it. Though we do have a strong signal. Inshallah, it will work out. Inshallah. I suppose you can't really say that because you're not supposed to gamble. If you're a Muslim, so no inshallahs with gambling. Again, we won't let him limp in with our 7-9. Oh, we'll see bet this. I've got position. And I will carry on betting, seeing I've picked up a straight draw. It's a little bit too hefty. And we miss everything. I was thinking about oversized bet bluffing, and it would have worked. What is he doing calling me there on the turn? What was he doing? What was he up to? He did make the call. It was good. I was half tempted to ship the river. We will make a note. I think that was a little bit too loose in calling that on the turn. Kind of feel like I've got to go for a river value here. Seeing how Lucy does call. Yep, Queen 9 was good. And did make the call there. We'll call again. Go on, I'm curious to see what he's got. 10 Jack. Got about a pot size bet. And he's out of there. Obviously calling far too loose. But that's okay. That's okay. Won't do anything there. Missed it. Jack for the rummy card down there. 3-5, no good. I'm quite happy to show my ducks. Ace 8 can be Ace 8. Go on, I'll make one call. One call there. I did have overs. Jack for the rummy. Half tempted to take a stab at this, actually. And it works. It works. few tables. 3, 3, 4. Not. Oh, we're only 2 now down there. So I will leave that table. I don't particularly want to be playing heads up. So I don't mind playing heads up, but not when I've got a few other tables on at the same time. Wow. Flop it, flop it, flop it, flop it, flop the nuts. Is that the nuts, King Jack? Yeah, it is the nuts. King Jack is now the nuts, but it won't slow me down. Got queens down at the bottom. Lovely letters, lovely letters. And aces down there. I will 3-bet my queens. Pretty standard. Not the greatest flop for queens, but I will c-bet it. I've got all the oxygen down there, so check, then catch up. Damn, why did I raise? Why did I raise? I raised because I wanted to make a bigger pot to win more money, but it didn't work. We'll make it 4x there because someone did limp. And we are getting re-raised with our ace queen suited. I will make the call. But we are quite uninterested in it now. Ace 4 and queens. Go on the straight. Go on ace 4. Bit bad etiquette, but you do always cheer on the worst player at a poker table. If the worst player wins, then they have more chips to lose. And we do turn straight. Wow, I'm going to have to make the call if he's got ace jack. He's got ace jack. He had ace 8. Interesting play, but we didn't think he was particularly good, so I am using orange for bad players, yellow for competent players. I don't want to quite call them good players because I'm not sure how many good players would be playing for right now. of course, me, but that's only because I'm trying to, not only because I'm trying to teach, but I'm trading my account of all of the fiat currency to speculate, to accumulate. Maybe I could have c-bet there actually with ace 10, but I'm not going to do a check call. Ducks on the button. Sometimes I raise. I will defend my big blind with king 8 suited. Forward min raise. That's no good, that's no good. C-poke is easy. C-poke hands, fold. Ace 3. God, this guy is spectacularly bad. Wow, low. Yeah. You don't want to ever let players know that they're bad, though. That's almost the sign of a, well, not of a good player. A good player will never criticise a bad player because you don't want to let bad players know that they're playing badly. You just want to let them carry on playing badly. So if you see someone criticising another player at the poker table, you can kind of assume that they're not as good as they think they are. I don't criticise poor players. Turn 2 pair here. Turn 2 pair and we'll be ready to play 4 stacks. Folds. Oh, fantastic. I've hit trips against the 4 player. He's bleeding out. Joy, joy, joy. Don't particularly like getting raised by this guy. That's a check raise he did. Oh my god. I mean, I'm a little bit worried about my kicker. I just play bad. Ace 9. No, I don't. No, I don't. I was convinced I had that. I wasn't winning that. But I did have they were a good turn and river card, the king and the ace, because then, unless he had ace 5 or ace 5 king obviously been a lot less likely, but the my kicker no longer played. I will bet my straight draw here. And we do river the straight, but there is also a flush. I will make the call. And Jack at the same hand. Obviously, I was a little bit worried about the flush, but I didn't feel like he had quite enough chips to scare me away. Give up my jacks there, though. probably the bottom of my range. A lot of time I would just check that is 9 suited. Considering we do have a bad player in the LinkedIn, why not build a little pot? I think I just need to go for it with top pair against that poor player. I'm a little bit worried about the flush, but it does make the fold. So I guess we did have the best hand. Maybe I could have called with my ladyboy on the button there. 6, 7. 8 for the rummy card. He doesn't quite have enough to merit a call though. The implied odds weren't quite there. He wasn't quite deep enough. Make the call there. Oh. I'm guessing you couldn't actually hear what I was saying too much because my mic was up in the air. It wasn't by my mouth, so I'm not sure how much you could actually hear of what I was saying before. Maybe I start the stream again. I don't know. Seven, 8, 9, 10. I think I will bet again here for value. He's buying back in. Oh, joy, joy, joy. Yep, and maybe I shouldn't have gone for value on the river. I was in two minds. Down there. Check raise bluff. Don't think he's check raise bluffing me much. We will carry on calling with our 9s down here. And I think I'll let him have it. In my experience, when people jam, tends to mean they have it. And they just haven't gone for enough value yet and just try to go for as much value as possible, and that's why they jam. So sorry if you couldn't hear me before. I'm sure you can hear me much better now. Real amateur mistake having my mic up by my forehead. We'll see bet this. Slightly larger C bet than normal. We do get raised. I do feel like these are the types of hands I go bust on, but I'm just going to play for stacks. I've got an overpair. He was running some sort of bluff. He was up to something. And this guy's still up to his old tricks. I think he must hate money. You do find people like that at poker tables. Certainly low limit online poker tables. It seems too early to be for him to be drunk. It's only 2:00. So the only conclusion I can draw is he hates money. That's okay. That's okay. I quite like people that hate money. But I will be playing quite a lot of poker the next week or so because I have to be quarantined. And I've been haven't made as many videos recently just because I've been completely engulfed by Wall Street bets. Those crazy cats. And all things market. But not so free market. We'll raise 10-8 on the button. The ace is actually a good turn card for me, making it less likely he has an ace in his hand. He does min raise though, interesting. And he does jam the river, very interesting. I think I'll let him have it. Let's give him a nice hand. We'll make the call there with ace-3, seeing the spectacularly poor player is in the pot. A little bit too rich for bottom pair, rather. Queen on the button is good. Queen deuce 9-7. I mean, look at this guy. I mean, I had him with my ace-3. He flopped an absolute monster. But actually quite deep here. We're 300 big blinds deep. And I will play for stacks with queens. Seeing this guy's only got £2.40 behind. It's El Clasico flip. No ace, no king. That's okay, baby. That's okay. Oh, this poor guy's run out of cash. He's only got £1.20 now to buy back in. Yeah, I do apologise if the first 15 minutes or so you couldn't particularly hear me. How much a mistake, really? But I will upload the content nonetheless. I'll see how faint you can actually hear. I guess just turn up the volume. Easy. Just turn it up. Turn it up, turn it down. But it might just be a wee whisper. Fives on the button. Very easy call. to set mine. Yeah, I was making, and I will call with my ace queen here as well on the button. I was making a video earlier on this morning, but or this early afternoon, but the internet crashed, so won't do anything there with the fives though. And quite an easy fold now with ace queen. Wow, king jack. What is he up to? Call me firm. I mean, he's half decent, call me fam, and I said I'd never call a player bad, but let's wind him up a bit. Call me fam, had you down as good. King Jack was not particularly good play there. Whether do I take that off now? I don't know. It's just one. Block jacks. Guess you both had plenty of folds there. Don't know what sim do in that spot. Have to check. We'll raise it up here with our queens. And he's min re-raising us, which is good. It means I get to put in another raise. He's got 7p behind. I'm not sure what he's up to. No ace for £3. That's okay. We're in kicker problem with our ace deuce. What else was he saying? Block jacks. Guess you both had plenty of folds there. Don't know what the sim do in that spot. Sims? Simulation. Had king queen. Probably a better jam than ace 5 suited. I mean, obviously I had the best hand there with ace queen on the button, and I could have, I don't know, but it just, I don't know. Flop the nuts down there. There is a flush draw, so we will stick in a raise. No diamond. It's no diamond, but it's not great. Or a better pound. Obviously, I am a little bit worried that I'm running into a boat, but 10 jack, 8 9. Yeah, someone had a boat. Someone had a boat. Yeah, I guess 8-9's the only thing that could have really beat us. I imagine if he had flopped trips, he may have put a raise in on the flop. But can't win them all. Can't win them all. And I think when I had the flop the straight down there, my hand was probably a little bit too strong to check the turn and allow people to hit their flush. Allow people to draw to the flush for free. And he's just a bit of a cooler. Just a bit of a cooler. And up there, maybe I should have made the call with my Jack Queen against this guy. It's marginal though. The guy with the 8-9 did a classic hit and run. Turn to pair. I guess if they had 2-3, they'd flop the straight. Interesting there, Queen 7. I suppose it was only cheap to draw. Oh no, missed it. Our mate lost £3. Occasionally I will make it 4x when I'm raising under the gun, but sometimes not always. It's a hefty raise. I think I'll just make the call. It is only ace king high after all. And we'll let him have it. We didn't hit an ace, we didn't hit a king. iReview does want to play a bit more heads up, but like I said, he only wants to play 20 an hour, and it's a little bit too steep for me. Seeing I haven't got a great deal of chips. A great bankroll at the moment, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll make the call with my straight draw. Overbet jam. 72p's got £1.70 behind. But I do plan to do more heads up games. But yeah, at the moment, just building back a roll. I've got ace jack here, but I'm pretty sure he's got me beat. Playing like that. How long has the stream been so far? I think I will actually call it, because I am half curious to know just how quiet I was the first half. But if I was whispering, and if you can't hear me, I won't bother uploading this this session. But I will make another one today. Like I say, I'm under lockdown, so it's all I can do. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Do want to stick in a river bet, because I don't understand how else I'll be able to win that. Do take it down, which is lovely. Thanks for tuning in.